All right, Brian and Todd, this is a quick MailChimp tutorial. I'm here on your MailChimp page inside. I just logged in. I've changed it so it says Brian and Todd. Good morning, Brian and Todd. And I'm going to walk you through some things that you can do, the very simple things. And we could get into a lot of stuff like automation and things, but we won't do that this morning. So here are your campaigns. This is actually when you send an email. So I created one last night. It should be there. Yep, trying to sell my Forestdale house. So this was a campaign I created last night, but I'm going to walk you through how to do that. You've had 0 audience change in the past 7 days. Here is your list. So Todd, I know that you went in and did some stuff. Well, this is the list. I renamed it to the buyers list from Brian and Todd. These are all the ones that you have uploaded. What I'd like to do is add another list or continue to add to this list, but add another list and see how many more we can get through other things such as Facebook and the website, driving people to the website, things like that. So this is your list. When you come in here and want to send an email, let's just say you log on, then this is what you need to do. You need to click campaign. So you click campaign, you want to create a campaign. So it's going to ask you, what do you want to create? So you can do this. They know all the shortcuts, but this is the simplest way to do it, I think. You can also over here create ads, Facebook ads through MailChimp. It's integrated now, which is very recent. It's pretty cool. So let's create an email. Do you want a regular plain text? You don't want a plain text. A/B test, you guys don't need to A/B test, or automated. That would be very, very cool in the future. So let's just name this campaign our first email to this new list. So this is really an introduction email that you would send, and so it's going to take you here and say, who do you want to send it to? Well, we want to send it to the entire list. There are times when you'll want to segment this list, so you could actually have some built segments, so you can create a segmented list, and that would be, for example, if you had a group of people who wanted to invest in Centerpoint, and so it would be the entire list, but then you break out the people that want to invest in Centerpoint, the people that want to invest in West End. So you can segment your list and just send to certain people what they're interested in. But for our tutorial, we're just going through here. So we're going to send it to the entire list. We're going to come down here and hit next. Email subject. Let's say the email subject is going to be Birmingham investment properties. From, this is who, when somebody receives this email, this is who it's going to say it's from. So you can say Birmingham Home Investors. I think that sounds kind of corporate. You might want to say Brian Miles and Todd Murphy. Right? From the email address can be this is what you guys have, and then you're just going to track opens, and you don't really need any of this other stuff. If we wanted to get fancy, we could do Google Analytics. We could do some, you don't have any kind of social media really right now, so you can do this, personalize the to field so that when it comes into somebody's mailbox, it's going to say to and then their first name, like to Bob Smith, first and last name, instead of just their email address. So I like that, although the problem here is that you don't have a lot of these first names in here. You have just a lot of emails. So click next. These are the layouts. These are just simple layouts, and it's really, really easy to create an email in these. They have themes. You know, if you wanted to take something like what they have and then just change the pictures, change the content. So they have e-commerce, that's not what you guys do. Events, holidays, integrations. What's down here? Newsletters. Okay, so these newsletters might be something that you would be interested in, but maybe not, right? So let's just create our own. Let's just do our own layout. That's kind of what I like to do. One column full width. I mean, this is if, hey, if you have one house you want to show, maybe you've got two houses. You know, maybe maybe you have more that you want to add, and you can customize this. You could have one. You could have, hey, here are 3 houses that we just bought. Boom, boom, boom. But let's just go with this for right now. So you've got the email. Here is the main header. So if I wanted to change this, I'm going to upload an image. Well, we already have files in here because I see, Todd, you had uploaded that. So you just click that, hit insert, and there's your header. Hey, this email is coming from Homevestors. Now, I don't know if you guys can do that, but anyway, there it is. You can resize it, you can edit it, you can add a link. So I would add a link back to your website, which is www.investbirmingham.com, and then that's the web address. You could also have an email address, an anchor link. You could have a file that it sends. So insert. So now anybody who clicks on that, it's going to take them to that email. So here's the main body. We're excited to bring you Birmingham's best real estate deals. Birmingham's best wholesale real estate deals. That's a little bit too wordy, but you get the point. And then you can come down here. You're on this email list because sometime within the past 20 years you gave us your email address. Blah, 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 blah. You get the picture. Hey, this is what we're trying to do. You can add links. Here is our website if you want to see more deals. And then here is our website. I would highlight that. I would come up here, click that link. Same thing I just did. What was it called? investbirmingham.com. And then there's the link. So anytime they click on that. And so, hey, what if you wanted to add, so I'm going to save and close that. What if you wanted to add a picture here of a house? Well, you just grab this picture. Could be an image card. Drop it here. I want to browse. I want to find a house. Oh, here's a house. You know, if you wanted to go, if you got here and it wasn't where you wanted it to be. I mean, if you didn't have a picture, you can upload pictures in here. But for our purposes, I'm just gonna drop that. Let me click out of here. Browse. That's Content Manager. So I'm just going to use this one right here. Whoops. Bear with me, please. Upload. Okay, so here's where I would go and upload if I wanted to upload one from my computer. So I might just grab, let me see, GK info. Let's just say you were going to sell this house. It's going to upload it. Boom, there it is. And it's giving me a little block down here that I can say something. This house is an awesome house that will cash flow all day long. Okay. See how nice that looks right there? And then you know what? We really want them to go to our website. So let's drop a button here. We're going to go, we're not going to say buy now, we're going to say get all the details. Web address. Here, this is where I recommended to Brian yesterday that you do a complete landing page for this house. And so it'd be investbirmingham.com/this house, and it would take you to a page that goes directly to the house. So anytime somebody clicks on that. So for our purposes, this is what we're going to do. Now it's telling me, hey, you're missing something. There's something that you need to resolve. So I know what this is saying. There's a little thing that says use this area to offer a short preview. So when people get these emails, they can see a preview, and here is that information. See, it's right up here. The best. You can say whatever you want to say, but that's just something so that when somebody gets that email and they just look at it, they'll see what it's about. And then when I click next, see, it's going to tell me I took care of it. Social cards, I don't have any. You guys should have some stuff. And then I can either send the email right now, which I'm not going to do, or I can schedule this email, because I know that emails are more likely to be opened when they're sent on a certain day, which is actually a Thursday, and they're in between 4 and 5 p.m. is when a lot of people like that. So if you have a huge list, you can send in batches of this. You can that's a paid feature. Okay, those are paid features, which y'all are going to have on a paid account, I'm guessing. And then I could hit schedule campaign. Well, I'm not going to do that because we do not want to send this email out. So I'm going to save. Ooh, I don't want to save. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Because I haven't really done that yet. So let me just go back to the dashboard. And if I come in here to campaigns, there's the email that I just created right there. So that's how simple it is. Here's the list. Again, if you wanted to add somebody to the list, let's say you met somebody and they wanted to give you their email address, just click that, add their email address, their first name, their last name, and this person gave me permission, and hit subscribe, and they'll be added to your buyers list. That simple. I'll record another video to talk about this website, y'all's website, and what we could do to actually get this where it converts more people to your list. So that's it for now. Thanks.